got children to raise up. We got to have a bigger vision than just our stomachs. When the ice cream man comes, man, the kids flock. They run to that ice cream man. Sometimes I know that service is almost over on Saturday nights because the ice cream man will come right here. The elote man, he comes out here. He knows, hey, there's about to be a letting out. The kids are ready to spend their parents' money. It's coming right now. Who is it that you're driven to? I remember in high school I had a friend of mine. He was the biggest flirt. He was a good buddy of mine, and we'd play basketball together. One of the girls that he was flirting with would be walking by and be like, hey, Drew, let me score a couple baskets. And he'd be like, what? And he goes, come on, I got to impress her. And I'm thinking, she probably doesn't care if you can score a basket and pick up basketball outside during lunchtime. But okay. Oh, man, you're so good. Yeah. And he'd make the move, score, boom. He'd do his little dance. Give me the ball again, he'd be watching. Oh, she's not watching anymore. We can play for real. All right. And then he'd always be flirting it up with a girl, and then the girl would start liking him, and they'd be talking, and there'd be a dance or something coming up, and then he wouldn't ask her. And he'd always kind of break her heart, man. I said, why do you do that? He goes, I don't know. I like this other girl, and I'd start flirting with another girl, and they'd be chit-chatting, talking. I'd let him score a couple points on me, it wouldn't matter. And then he, just at the point where she thought he would ask her, he'd lose interest again. It was just his habit. He liked the chase. You know what it was? He liked being hungry. He didn't like being fed. He liked the pursuit, but he didn't actually want to enjoy their company. The guy's over 40 years old. He's not married today. Why? Because he has a girlfriend for a while. He almost gets engaged and he breaks her heart. He meets somebody, almost gets engaged, and they break up again. Yeah, a couple years. It's just a pattern. But it's not just him, it's this whole world. They just tease you. They put the advertisements on. They're tempting you. Listen, Snickers doesn't really satisfy. And if you want to have a break, a Kit Kat's not going to make your break that much better. But they're saying if you just have this momentary temptation, fun-sized candy, not that fun. It's going like that. And then I'm still hungry. Do you desire salvation? Now you might say, salvation from what? There are no atheists in foxholes. If you are in an ordeal, if you want to see people pray, go to Robert Presley Detention Center, you'll see people pray. Go to the courthouse, you'll see people pray. You want to see people pray? Go to the hospital, you'll see people pray. You'll see people pray when they realize their need. Blessed are the poor in spirit, because they realize we're all but beggars before God. They've come to the actualization, I have nothing to offer God. God, I am sorry. And there's going to be a moment. It might be on your deathbed when you realize you can't, but He can. That's why it says we ask God. The word ask, the word pray, it's synonymous. In Acts chapter 2, verse 37, they were cut to the heart. And they said, what must we do to be saved? How sad was that rich young ruler? Jesus looked at him with love, said, sell everything you have, give it to the poor, and follow me. And the man couldn't do it because he had too many possessions. Herod met Jesus, but wasn't entertained enough by him. And so he said, send this man away. Pilate knew that Jesus was something special, but he said, I wash my hands of this. The Pharisees knew about Jesus, broke bread with Jesus, and yet they rejected him. They knew a lot about him, but they didn't experience him. None of those people wanted to be saved by Jesus. You tell somebody that doesn't know God, that doesn't know church, that doesn't understand the Bible, you say, hey, I want you to be saved. And they're going to say, saved from what? What are we saved from? We still die. Christians are in coffins all the time. You're saved, number one, from the wrath of God. Amen. You don't have to be God's enemy anymore. He sent His Son Jesus that there might be peace between you and God. Not peace like kumbaya, let's hold hands around the campfire, us and God. Peace like we were at war with God, losing, and now we can hold up a white flag of surrender, and God says, okay, I accept your total surrender. You can have peace with me now. You can enter my kingdom now. You can serve me now. That's what peace with God means. It means that we're not criminals anymore in the eyes of God. Today I want to encourage you to pray and ask God. When my son was young, he was just a little one, he might say, hey Dad, can you make me a sandwich? And I'd say, yeah, I'll make you a sandwich, sure. What kind you want? Peanut butter, honey. All right. Peanut butter and honey sandwich. 2 coming right up. And then I make the most delicious sandwiches he's ever eaten and I've ever eaten. Pretty good sandwich maker when it comes to peanut butter and honey. Now if my son was like, hey Dad, can I have a sandwich? I'd be like, make your own sandwich. By the way, make me one too.